Dazzling, where are you off to all dressed up?
Oh, I have a date tonight with that guy I've been texting.
Already? You've only been talking for like 2 weeks.
Yeah, but we really hit it off, and I think it'll be fun.
Lucky you. After the saga with the last guy I matched with, I gave up on the online dating thing.
I feel for you, sis. But I'll be fine. We're just going to a restaurant, nothing sketchy.
Remember not to give him your home address until you're sure he's a trustworthy person.
I know, Amanda. I'll have the grilled salmon, please.
Excellent choice. And for the gentleman?
I'll have the steak, medium rare.
Got it. Can I get you anything else?
No, thank you.
Alrighty then, I'll get that order in for you. By the way, folks, did you hear about the guy who stole a calendar? He got 12 months. Glad I could bring a smile to your faces. I'll be back with your meal shortly.
I can't believe you were flirting with that waiter.
What? No, I wasn't. I was just being friendly.
Friendly? Huh. Looked more like flirting to me.
I'm sorry if it seemed that way. I assure you, it was harmless.
So, what do you want in a man?
I just want someone who shares my faith, someone who's a Christian. It's why I chose the Christian dating site instead of the many worldly ones out there.
Well, I never miss church or any weekly activities.
That's good to hear, Joseph. What about you? What do you want in a woman?
I'm a traditional man who admires traditional women. It's why I've taken a liking to you. Your respectful demeanor truly stands out. Why didn't you want me to drop you off at home? Why the mall?
Oh, I just needed to pick up a few things from the grocery store there.
Couldn't you have done that another time? It's getting pretty late.
I didn't want to bother you with waiting.
I don't mind waiting. I'd rather make sure you get home safely.
That's sweet of you, but really, it's not necessary.
You know, it seems like you're avoiding going home for some reason. Why else would you want to go to the mall all dressed up in heels? Even preventing me from waiting for you. Are you living with a guy?
What? No, of course not. I told you, I just need to buy groceries. I have a roommate, remember?
Fine, whatever. But I've got my eyes on you. Ma'am, why are you sitting outside in the cold dressed like this?
I don't have anywhere else to go, son. I lost my home. I have nowhere to stay.
Here is some cash. Buy some food to eat. It should help you get by for a while.
Thank you, son. Thank you so much. God bless you both. Joseph, I can't believe what you just did back there. That was incredibly generous.
It's no big deal. Just helping out someone in need.
Hi.
I can't believe you brought him here, Dazzling. After I specifically asked you not to.
He's a good guy. There is nothing to worry about.
You barely know him. How can you be so trusting after just one date?
You're always so hypercritical, Amanda. Maybe if you weren't so judgmental, you wouldn't be so unlucky with guys. Good morning, Amanda. Amanda, I'm really sorry about last night. I shouldn't have said those things to you.
It's okay.
Thank you. You know, yesterday, my date saw a homeless woman outside the mall. And he gave her his coat and some money for food. It was really touching.
That was very kind of him. A few weeks later. Dazzling, your phone has been buzzing like crazy. You've got a bunch of messages.
Can you bring it to me?
It's him, Dazzling. It's the same username.
What are you talking about?
Whoever is texting you is the same guy who blocked me on the dating site.
What? I can't believe this. Are you sure you're not trying to sabotage my relationship because of our misunderstanding?
Dazzling, I'm serious. It's him. This is the username of the guy who agreed to doing drugs.
Show me your conversations with him then.
I can't. I deleted everything connected to him after he blocked me. I didn't want anything that would remind me of him.
How convenient. What are the chances of some online stranger asking two roommates out?
I know it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. You need to be careful.
Fine. I'll talk to Joseph. I will prove he's not the same person.
This guy is the GOAT. His jokes are amazing.
Joseph, can I ask you something personal?
Of course. What's on your mind?
Do you do drugs?
What sort of question is that?
Please tell me.
Well, not really. I mean, I smoke cigarettes, and I take marijuana occasionally. That's all there is to it.
What? I didn't expect that.
It's not a big deal, Dazzling. Marijuana is just a harmless herb. It's even legal in some states for medicinal use.
I understand, but just because something is legal doesn't mean it's right. I believe the Bible should guide our actions as believers.
Can you give me a verse from the Bible that explicitly says marijuana is wrong?
No, I can't. But...
See, I don't think there's anything wrong with occasional marijuana use. It's not like I'm addicted or anything. It just helps me relax sometimes.
He admitted that he smokes cigarettes and occasionally uses marijuana. I was so taken aback.
I knew he was the one.
I tried to explain that as Christians, we should prioritize living according to biblical principles. But he challenged me to find a specific verse condemning marijuana use, but I couldn't. Now I'm thinking he's probably right.
Dazzling, the absence of a specific verse doesn't mean the Bible condones something. The Bible is more about principles than specific rules for every aspect of life. Ask yourself, would Jesus smoke marijuana? As Christians, we are supposed to be like Jesus.
That's true.
We are called to live wisely and honorably, making choices that reflect our commitment to God and our respect for ourselves and others.
Is that Mark honking outside? Are you ready to go?
Yes, that must be him. I'm all set. Do you need a ride too?
Actually, yes, if it's not too much trouble. I'm heading to work, and it would be great to catch a ride with you both.
It's no trouble at all. I'm sure Mark wouldn't mind.
I already told you. I only smoke occasionally. But if it will make you happy, I will quit altogether.
Thank you so much. How was your day?
I heard some not so good things about you.
What are you talking about?
Who was the guy that drove you to work yesterday?
Oh, yeah. That was Mark, Amanda's course mate. She rides with him to school, and they offered to give me a lift too.
Well, I find it odd that Amanda didn't sit in the front seat if she knew the guy. From what I know, you sat in the front.
I didn't think there was any significance to where I sit. I was offered a ride, and I took the front seat because it was available.
Don't mess with me, Dazzling. If she knew him well enough to give you a ride, she would have sat in the front to chat with him.
Amanda, Joseph wants to install cameras in our apartment to prove that I'm not cheating on him.
What? That's outrageous.
I know, it's extreme. However, if it will give him peace of mind, I suggest we do it.
Dazzling, no. It's a violation of our privacy.
I tried to explain that to him, but he's so convinced that it's the only way to reassure himself.
I'm sorry, but I can't agree to living in an apartment that's under the surveillance of some jealous paranoia.
Please, Amanda, I don't know what else to do. Joseph is really struggling with trust issues, and I want to help him feel secure in our relationship.
Tell him, I won't compromise on our privacy just to ease his doubts.
I talked to Amanda about the whole CCTV thing, but she's firmly against it. She won't budge.
Then kick her out.
I can't just kick her out because of a disagreement.
But she's causing problems between us. Can't you see that?
Joseph, she's a legal tenant, just like me.
Maybe you should consider moving out. I'll find you a new place. I'll even pay for it.
Do you really have to go through all that just to prove that I'm not seeing anyone else? Why can't you just trust me?
I trust you, Dazzling. It's those other guys that I don't trust. I know the things men do these days when they come across pretty women like you. If you love me, you will do it for me.
Dazzling, please don't do this.
Amanda, I have to.
You shouldn't have to walk away from your home because of someone else's insecurities.
I wish it were that simple. But you don't know the whole story. If you knew what kind of person Joseph really is, you wouldn't be saying that.
Is there anything I can do to make you stay?
You've been such an amazing friend. But I need to do this. Thanks for being so careful with my stuff. Last time I moved, half of my things ended up damaged because the movers were so careless.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. We always strive to be professional and handle our clients' belongings with the utmost care.
Well, you guys are doing a fantastic job. I'll definitely recommend your services to my friends and colleagues if they ever need to move.
That means a lot to us. Here's our business card with all our contact information. And just in case you have trouble reaching us on the office line, here's my personal number. Feel free to call or text me anytime.
Great. I'll make sure to keep it handy.
A few weeks later.
Hello there, Lisa. How have you been? Hello, Mrs. Bear.
Don't worry, I'll fix it. Dazzling? Whose card is this?
Oh, it's from the moving guy. I got it in case I needed to recommend their services to someone.
And why would you need to recommend their services? Huh? You have no shame, don't you? I had barely succeeded in separating you from one man, now you're jumping into the arms of another. How can anyone be so loose?
There is nothing going on, Joseph. I've told you time and again that I have no interest in anyone else.
Well, I find it hard to believe. You've been so secretive lately, and now I find this? It doesn't add up. Talk to me. What do you want me to do to make you quit chasing guys around?
Your jealousy is driving me crazy, Joseph. I moved to an apartment with cameras just to prove my faithfulness, and now you're saying it's not enough. I think it's high time we went our separate ways.
What? No, you can't leave me, Dazzling. I can't live without you.
Joseph, I can't keep fighting a battle against your insecurities. It's over between us. I know it's a lot to ask, but do you think I could move back in with you?
Dazzling, you're always welcome here. What happened between you two?
Our relationship has reached a breaking point. His jealousy and lack of trust have become unbearable.
I'm so sorry to hear that. I'll help you bring your things inside.
Please, I need to see Dazzling. I need to talk to her.
Joseph, I'm sorry, but Dazzling doesn't want to see you right now.
But I need to explain things to her. I need to make things right.
Mr. Man, I'm not going to let you upset Dazzling further.
I'll give you money, whatever you want. Just let me talk to her.
You want to offer me money? Is that how low you think of me? I'm glad Dazzling came back to her senses before it was too late. Joseph was here. You were still asleep.
Not again. I'm tired of him following me everywhere. He even comes to look for me at work sometimes.
That's stalking. I think it's time you consider filing a restraining order against him.
A restraining order? I don't think Joseph would ever hurt me.
Dazzling, men who can't handle rejection sometimes end up doing the unthinkable to their exes. We can't take that risk.
Mr. Joseph, a restraining order has been issued against you by Miss Dazzling. What? But why? Miss Dazzling has filed the order due to concerns about your repeated attempts to contact her against her wishes. I just wanted to talk to her, to explain things. Mr. Joseph, the restraining order requires you to stay a distance of 100 yards from Miss Dazzling at all times. Any violation of this order would result in legal consequences. Thank you for letting me know.
Amanda. Good morning, I'm heading out for a jog. Do you want to come along?
I think I'll pass today. I was up all night, writing an essay that's due for submission today.
Ah, got it. I'm sorry for disturbing your sleep.
It's okay. Have a good run. Hello?
Hi, is this Amanda?
Yes, this is Amanda. Who's calling?
This is Sharon from St. Mary's Hospital. I'm calling about your friend, Dazzling. There has been an incident, and we need you to come to the hospital right away.
Oh my goodness, is Dazzling okay? What happened?
I'm sorry, I can't provide details over the phone. But it's urgent that you come as soon as possible.
Of course, I'll be there right away.
Are you Amanda?
Yes, I'm Amanda. What happened? Is Dazzling okay?
She was shot while she was out jogging.
What?
We did everything we could, but Dazzling didn't make it. I'm sorry, Amanda.
No, that can't be true. She was just fine this morning. How could this happen?
I'm truly sorry for your loss. It appears to have been a random act of violence. The police will be with you as soon as they are done examining her body.
After an exhaustive investigation, police found evidence implicating Mr. Joseph in Dazzling's death. Multiple women came forward, revealing a pattern of manipulation where he pretends to be kind to others, such as giving alms to the poor, but then a few months down he becomes physically and verbally abusive. Joseph blamed his actions on voices in his head, which was linked to drug misuse. Please be vigilant against deceptive appearances and pray for discernment and wisdom when seeking a life partner.